Steve Bowers and
Janet Wilbanks.
And we welcome you to 6 in the City on this April 30th, as we're doing the show on April 30th. It was on this date in 1900 that the life of John Luther Casey Jones came to an end in Vaughn, Mississippi. He stayed with his engine, saving his passengers. First was blamed by the railroad to a certain extent, because they didn't want to admit any responsibility, but then it came to be realized that he had saved the railroad a lot of money by saving his passengers' lives. He was immortalized in a song that made him famous, and he's still one of the most talked about people that, when people visit our city, about Casey Jones to this day. So it's on this day that we remember him. Now, let's get on with this show.
Are we ready to get on with this show?
We got a bunch of folks here today.
Listen, we have got a lot going on. We have Mayor Scott Conger and Pastor Terry Hunley coming on board to talk about the upcoming Mayor's Prayer Breakfast, which is this Thursday, May the 2nd. Wow. We're also going to talk to Dan Griffin from Union University. Union is hosting a national speech and debate tournament, and they're looking for some judges from our community. We'll talk with George Gooch and Tony Burris, director of Symphonic Winds. There's a jazz concert coming up May 5th and 6th.
And the Symphonic Winds on the 6th, so we got two concerts that weekend.
Two concerts, and then Chris Taylor from Parkway Christian Auto Club. There's a auto show coming up. Celeste Scott and Elizabeth Edwards are here from West Tennessee Ag Research and Education Center. There's a plant sale coming up May 3rd and 4th. And then Larry Newsom is coming on board to talk about the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition Golf Tournament. Okay. And our entertainment today
Cotton Clifton and the Pickers, right? Digging back in the files.
That is correct.
He's gone to Nashville, been touring Europe and everything else. Glad to have him back with us. If we had just upscount some recorded material. All that's coming up. All these events, or most of these events, are coming up this week.
Yes.
So let's get after it on this 6 in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong. A place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry, I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Terry Hunley is with us with the Jackson Area Ministerial Association, and Scott Conger, who is the mayor of this city. It's the National Day of Prayer coming up this Thursday, May 2nd, and we've got the prayer breakfast annual event coming up, and it's going to the fairgrounds this year.
It is. It'll be doors open at 7 o'clock this Thursday morning, and the program starts around 7:30. See at fairgrounds this year, and so hopefully we'll be back here at the Civic Center next year, but had some scheduling conflicts, and so have to go where the event venue's open.
There you go. Got an open venue.
I'm not immune to getting kicked out of the Civic Center every now and then, too. So
there you go. The reason for doing this?
It's a National Day of Prayer, and so it's important in our city that we come together as a community and a city and pray together and pray for each other. And we're just fortunate that we have an organization like JAMA that can take the lead on this and provide this opportunity for us to get together as a city.
Okay. So Terry, when JAMA's looking at this, how do you develop the program?
We just look and see, the folks that are involved in ministry here in the community. We try to kind of spread that around and share that opportunity with folks to lift up different prayers for different organizations and different groups of folks within our city.
Okay. So you select those themes how?
That's That's kind of just a tradition. Those areas that we pray for, it's just been something. I've been here 20 years, so we've been doing pretty much the same thing since we've been having the breakfast. So,
all right.
How do we go about getting a table or tickets for the event?
You can go online. There's a link to go online to the city, and you can get the tickets through that way. I think you can get them at the mayor's office.
You can call our office, 425-8241. We also have a link. It's on our website. It's on our Facebook page. I just posted the link on my Facebook page this morning, so you can go there and get a single ticket or get a table, and that includes your breakfast as well.
The tickets are how much, Mayor?
They are $12, or you can buy a table of 8 for $96.
Okay.
And,
all right. So get that taken care of this week. This has been going on now for several years in the city. Of course, the National Day of Prayer and the Ministerial Association have been doing it for a good while.
Yes, we have. And this year's theme is lift up the word and light up the world. So that's what we want to do and proclaim to this community, and that's what we need.
Yeah. A lot of conflict in our world.
Lots going on, that's for certain.
Yeah. And not only that, even within the faith community, there are differences of approach in this, which is a challenge for us sometimes.
It is. But this is one day we get to come together as the body of Christ here in the community, and no matter what church, we're coming together to worship the same Lord. So
there'll also be there's a prayer at noon right at the courts.
That is correct. That's correct. So they'll be right there on the front lawn.
Okay. Mayor, you've seen the city in a different way than most of us do. I mean, and then you catch reaction from everybody, I guess, in this city.
Yeah.
So I guess that gives you a different perspective on this, or the significance of it.
It is. It's since I've been in office, only 1 year we didn't have it, and that was the year 2020. No one was getting together at all, and so it's important. And as we talk about the conflict in different denominations of different approaches to things, I think it's important that today on National Day of Prayer that we all can get together, kind of put all that to the side. And we can pick that back up on Friday if we want to. Yeah. Hopefully we don't, but come together and just pray for our neighbors, our community, our city, our county, state, national level. Pray for education, pray for all the different areas, and to know that we're all, at the end of the day, we're all looking out for each other.
Yeah. The efficacy of prayer is something that's, and I know you deal with it, because sometimes the answer is yes, sometimes the answer is no, right?
That's right. Sometimes the answer is wait.
Yeah. That's the tough one.
That's the toughest one.
That's the tough. But a way of affirming all this. Well, it's the National Day of Prayer and the prayer breakfast. It'll be at the Fairgrounds Park. Doors open again at
7 o'clock. Mm-hmm.
The program will start at 7:30. We will carry that live at EPlus TV6. If you are not able to be there, you can watch here. We encourage you to be there. And the number to call for those tickets?
731-425-8241.
425-8241. Appreciate it very much.
No, thank you.
Always good to see you, Mayor. It's always good to have you with us. We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ team, changing our community one word at a time. In partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Dan Griffin is with us with Union University, and they are hosting a national event. You got all the details, right? We got a national debate tournament, forensics tournament coming up
Absolutely.
here. It's going to be here when, Dan?
May 26th to June 2nd. So starting Memorial Day, and it'll run through the whole week.
And we have several hundred students that are coming in. These are homeschool students from across the country, right?
We'll have 650 students coming from all over the United States.
It's kind of a tourism boost for Jackson, Tennessee to spend the weekend.
There'll be 3,000 folks flowing to our city that week. So 650 students plus their families. So if you need a hotel, you better book it now.
If you got family coming in that weekend, right?
We sold out our housing in 15 minutes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And you're looking for judges for this event, correct?
The only way this event happens is if the community steps up to judge. This will be the third time we've gotten to host, and they absolutely love coming to Jackson because our community steps up and provides judges like no other community does. So we only need 1,000. I mean,
just 1,000.
Asked Dan, how close are we? He said, well, we're about 980 short right now.
About 920.
Okay.
So we're getting there. We're getting there.
So we're making progress. We're making
progress.
But you said the community has always responded.
The community has always stepped up. The first time we hosted in 2017, they told us we needed 1,000. We provided 1,000, and they said nobody's ever done that before. Right. And so we took it seriously. Our community loves this event. Union loves this event. It really is life-giving to judge. No experience required. They let me do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay. But watching these young people get up and do their craft and compete for thousands of dollars worth of scholarships is really life-giving.
Okay. What is the theme this year? They share what the theme
that's a great question. They don't share that with me.
Okay.
I know that there's 3 different debate events and about 12 different speech events.
Oh, wow. Okay, so a lot of forensics and everything else going on.
Yes.
So how do people do this? How do we sign up?
Sign up at uu.edu/judges. We've made it real simple, uu.edu/judges. You can go in now and reserve your time slot if you already know when you want to come out. It's about a 2-hour time commitment. They'll give you about a 15-minute training, teach you how to fill out a ballot, send you into a room, let you watch a speech or debate event, and then you'll fill out your ballot. Determine the future of these young people's lives.
Now, obviously, Union asked to be a part of this, right? Or they asked you? Or
well, back in 2017,
who goes first?
Yeah, a parent came to me and said, "Would you be willing to sponsor?" And I said, "Well, I'd love to sponsor, but I'd rather host the event if we could." I had no idea what that meant. I had no idea that 300 or 3,000 people would flock to our city. I had no idea how life-changing this would be, not only for our community, but for Union. We have about 65 students now at Union that have competed in this event throughout the country.
Is that right?
So
okay.
They move around. It's usually here, Dallas, Texas, and then California. And so typically we get to host every 3rd year.
Every 3rd year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So it has attracted students to Union?
65 that we know about. It's hard to kind of keep track.
Sure.
Because these students kind of can fly under the radar, but and they're amazing students. Okay. Much more well-spoken than I'll ever be.
Do they go through regional tournaments and other things before they get here?
Yeah, so they have to get a series of check marks in order to qualify for this tournament.
National,
so they have to get 3 green check marks. I don't know how you get a check mark. I just know I can see the website where they're getting them. But then these students are ranked, so if you go to speechranks.com, you can see the national rankings for all these students and how they compete. And so, yeah, it's a pretty big deal. They've competed all year for this opportunity.
The scholarship money then comes from where?
There are thousands of dollars worth of scholarships on the table from colleges all over the United States.
So the colleges themselves are helping put this up, trying to attract these students?
Yes, we want these students.
Okay.
Wow.
They're community changers.
Well, these are homeschool students from across the United States that will be here the last week in May.
That's correct.
Last
May
weekend
26th,
in May.
June 2nd.
And as we go into that transition into summer, so it's a huge event. So if you can do this, and like you say, don't worry about being overqualified or not qualified or whatever.
No experience required.
Okay.
Promise.
Get in there, and it will be an enjoyable. These young people work all year. These debate themes, they work all year, right?
Yes.
And so that they are prepared and honed in. 600 and 3,000. Well,
Wow.
Lori Nunnery and the tourism folks are smiling, heading into this good boost to the summer.
Get your pillows now, because they will buy them all up.
And get it. And it didn't take long to fill up all the housing available at
15
Union.
minutes, seriously. 15 minutes, we sold it out. It's like Taylor Swift.
So if you got folks coming in during that last weekend in May, go ahead and get that hotel room booked right now. There you go.
That's right.
We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Good luck with all this, and we're glad to have this event in Jackson. We're going to talk music next, from jazz to concert music, right? Symphonic music on this 6 in the City.
We're going to do a Jimmy Rogers tune in the key of Waylon Jennings, I guess.
said T for Texas, T for Tennessee. I said T for that no good woman, that no good gal that ready to regular me. If you don't love me, woman, just say so, that's all. If you don't love me, woman, just say so, that's all. I can get myself more women than any old passenger train could haul. I'd rather drink myself muddy water, sleep all night in a hollered log. I'd rather drink myself muddy water, sleep all night in a hollered log, than to hang around in Jackson and get on up and treated like a dirty dog.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the third consecutive inspection, covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let
We had some music with Cotton Clifton and the Pickers. We'll have more with them coming up in this segment. But first, we're going to talk about music. We had concerts coming up this weekend. Hard to believe. We're talking about what, May 5th and 6th?
That's right.
We're talking about Saturday and Sunday. And George Gooch is with us and Tony Burrows. And they're involved with Symphonic Winds, but we're going to start on Saturday. This is going to be at the Savage Chapel at Union University.
Yeah,
right?
one little
correction there is that it's Sunday and Monday.
Sunday and Monday, okay, pardon, not Saturday and Sunday, Sunday and Monday. So the 5th and 6th.
That's right.
Okay. All right, so we're going to start. This is the 30th anniversary?
That's right, the 30th anniversary of our group. And we're starting off with the jazz group this time, doing something a little different. It's going to be at 4:30 p.m. on Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
And our conductor for that group is David Kyles. He's put together what's called Classic Gems of Jazz. Such things as Let the Good Times Roll is a Maynard Ferguson arrangement of MacArthur Park. And then Flight of the Foo Bird and some other standards that I think everybody will enjoy. And speaking of MacArthur Park, we're having cake on Monday night. And hope nobody leaves it out in the rain. Well, hopefully we'll have it fresh to eat. But on Monday, we'll have our Symphonic Winds group under the direction of our conductor, Mr. Tony Burris, and that will begin at 7 p.m. with a reception to follow. And I'll let Tony tell you something about his concert.
The jazz concert on Sunday will be at 4:30.
That's right.
And then Monday at 7.
Right.
Everything at the Savage Chapel. All right, so Tony, what do you got lined up?
Well, it's really great because since the inception of the group 30 years ago, there have been 5 conductors of the group, and 4 of the conductors are coming back to guest conduct a piece on the concert. So we're really looking forward to that. They've been into some of the rehearsals and have, matter of fact, a couple of them still play for the group. Okay. So they've been into rehearsals and rehearsed pieces, and it's going to be a pretty big concert. We're going to do 8 pieces. That's the most we've ever done on a concert in a long time. There'll be a little intermission, but it's going to be some great music. We're going to have everything from circus marches to a tribute to Duke Ellington. We've got great concert band things coming up, so it's going to be a really great concert. And I hope everybody in the area will come out and enjoy that.
There's no admission charge for this.
That's right. It's both are at Union's Chapel. Both are free.
Okay. How did this organization get started 30 years ago? Who was responsible for this?
Well, several local musicians. I was in that group but I haven't played with it for 30 consecutive years. But several musicians got together and wanted an opportunity to play. A lot of us were musicians. We were band directors, music educators, doctors, lawyers, all kinds of people that just wanted an opportunity to play music again. And so the community band was formed, and at first it happened all at Jackson State Community College and has later since moved to Union. But it's been going strong for 30 years.
Was it always 2 groups, or did it start out as 1 and then evolve into the 2? Or?
Started out as 1, and then somebody said, well, why don't we do some jazz? And so it has evolved. It evolved into 2 groups at that point. And it's gone strong. I mean, it's been a strong organization for the last 30 years.
How many musicians are involved in this now?
I would say there's about 50 in our band and the Symphonic Winds, and about 20 in the jazz. That sounds
Does some play in both groups?
A few,
Yeah.
not very many,
Not
but
many
a few
anymore,
play in
right.
both groups, yes.
So they've kind of developed their own identity then?
Yes, they have.
So you're funded how?
Mostly by member dues, but at this point we're now under the foundation. And we have.
So you can take contributions.
You can actually. We have a QR code and all this. You can go to our website under dues and donations and get a link to the foundation's donation place, and it's specifically for us. It'll have this emblem, the French horn emblem of the Jackson area community bands, and you can make donations, credit card, bank card, that sort of thing.
So encourage people to do that. Just look for community bands with the foundation.
That's right.
Okay. It's the 30th anniversary of this organization, so it's going to be a highlight weekend coming up this weekend, starting May 5th. That's Sunday afternoon at 4:30 with the Classic Gems of Jazz, and that's Sunday afternoon starting at 4:30, and then Monday evening the Symphonic Winds under the direction of Tony Burris, Music for a Celebration, and that's the finale. Started at 7. And when's the cake served?
At the end of the concert.
All right.
You got to stay for the concert to get your cake.
Do a couple encores and everything else, and then we'll get down to business. Right? Yeah.
Both concerts at the chapel at Union University.
Yes.
Correct.
It's good to have you both here.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Appreciate it
having
so
us.
very much. We're going back to the main stage, digging up the video files, and this is Cotton Clifton and the Pickers.
There's this place that I used to go way down in Louisiana, in the parish of Washita, at a place called Buckhorn Bend, where the pecan trees was 100 feet tall and the river ran through the yard. I swear those old muddy water still hold a piece of my heart. Let the river flow. Let the river flow into my soul until it run in the blood in my veins. In my veins. Where Granddaddy and me would sit under a tree with some sweet tea and a fishing pole. He always told me I was the best fisherman in the world. Well, and then I hooked that alligator gall, and I tell you, life sure was fine. Well, just as fine as the wine that he made from the vine of the muscadine. Oh, let the river flow. Oh, let the river flow into my soul until it runs in the blood in my veins, in my veins, in my veins.
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvements. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 airvac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
We're talking music, we're going to talk cars and trucks and motorcycles and all that now. Chris Taylor's with us. He's president of the Parkway Christian Auto Club, and they've got a huge car show that's coming up this Saturday, May the 4th. It's going to be at AutoZone on North Island, which is a splendid parking lot if you're going to have a car show. It's a great one to do. And it's open to cars, bikes, trucks, and everything else, right?
4 wheels, 2 wheels, 3 wheels, so we'll have anything can register.
Blue suede shoes and red hot rides. So
Yes,
here we
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
So what time are we going to start registering, Chris?
9 o'clock, 9 to 11, but everybody's there before registration time to get the good spot. You know.
Okay.
We'll be there at 7 a.m. Get
All right.
things rolling. So we usually have newcomers, and Comfort Suites has discounted rooms, so if you people want to spend the night on Friday and mention the Carl Perkins show, they can get a discounted room and really get there early on Saturday.
Okay, all right. So Billy Duke and her staff. That's at 61 Casey Jones Lane. Out there with the Comfort Suites. All right. So what have you added this year? There are different things going on. You added the
We
bikes
always
last
try-
year, right?
We had the bikes in the fall.
Okay.
A little bit of representation there. It's getting better. We have our first new bike member in the club, so he stole my #1 spot from me. So I was the only member with a bike.
With a bike, okay.
So it's picking up. It will over time if we just keep including it.
What motivates people to get involved with the club?
I think the activities we have, the membership is only $25 a year per family per year. What can you do for $25 and have so much fun? We do 2 shows a year. We have 2 cruise-ins a month at the Sonic Drive-In. We have a picnic, a Christmas party. We have we just share a passion for cars and a passion for Christ, and we get to know each other and make new friends along the way. We have doubled our membership this past year, which is absolutely astonishing. So there's something, people see a light that maybe wasn't there for a while.
And this is free to the public
Free to
to
the public.
attend.
Registration is for participants is only $25.
And there will be food there, right?
Oh my goodness. We got a bake sale. Club members are doing a bake sale. We have coffee. We have fried chicken platters, baked beans, a Hawaiian roll, and a free drink. We have a vendor row. I have a better list for you than last time. We have Mary Kay there. We have a lady that does crafts with beads. We have T-shirts, tumblers, Tupperware, plants, handbags and totes, candles, jewelry. These are all the vendors that are going to be right down amidst the cars. We have 2 great auctions. We have 30 items on our silent auction table. 30, ranging from garage tools, a big compressor, a 20-gallon compressor, hand tools, fishing supplies, toys for kids, date night. If you want to take your honey on a date, get a dinner night, food, household items, and then we have a surprise gift basket drawing. I don't even know what's in these baskets. I have been, one of our club members from out of state said she did this in other states, and it's been amazing. So all baskets are valued at $75 or more, and you get a ticket for 50 cents.
Wow.
So 50 cents, you could have a chance at winning one of these amazing baskets. And Big T is going to be there. He's known throughout the state of West Tennessee for music and announcements. And it's just going to be a blast. We're going to work really hard and a lot of sponsors to make this an iconic show of the year.
Okay.
1 of 2. We got another one coming in the fall.
All right. Now, the proceeds from this one this year will go
Carl
to
Perkins and
Exchange Club
Carl Perkins Center
for the-
will be there
Okay.
with an awesome opportunity for people to co-sponsor a child. And for a small donation, they get to take home a special gift from the children at the Carl Perkins Center. You'll have to come and make a donation to find out what that is. It's really heartwarming. Last fall, we had a St. Jude patient hand out awards to the winners. Speaking of awards, we have 10 Best in Show awards, and then we have 20 top awards after that. So there'll be 30 awards altogether.
And you have well over 100 cars.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, last fall we had about 140.
Okay.
And each year, each show, it seems to grow considerably.
That's
With adding motorcycles, we just
have
more chance.
It's this coming Saturday.
Yep.
That's the 4th, right? May 4th.
May 4th.
The registration starts at 7. You say people start, at 9, but you say people start getting
they'll
there
be
at
there
7.
early. We get people. People are crazy about getting the perfect spot.
So you can see all the great cars, you walk around, make some new friends, go get some great food.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up some merchandise and everything else and just enjoy the day.
Something for everybody at this show, from kids to women to guys and garage nuts and everybody has a
Parkway
chance.
Christian Auto Club and everybody. And you look for them in parades. They work the Christmas parade every year here in Jackson. I mean, y'all
Oh,
are
yeah.
part of
That's one of
events
my
all over.
funnest events.
Yeah.
That's a
So
good
you'll
event.
see them a lot of different parades and everything else. Chris, always good to see you.
Good to see you all,
Look
Steve.
forward to the
Thank
show. That's this coming Saturday. We come back, we got a plant sale coming up. It's this weekend too.
Yep.
I got about 19 things on my list to do Saturday. We're going to add to it as we continue. 6 in the city.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to 6 in the city. We've talked music, we've talked cars. Now we're about to talk plants. The plant sale is coming, the plant sale, the one that matters, is coming up this weekend. It's going to be Friday and Saturday. Celeste Scott is with us. Elizabeth Edwards is with us. And we're going to head out to the UT Ag Research Center this coming Friday and Saturday. And we're going to start at what time?
We're going to start at 9 o'clock
Both days.
Okay. Until 1. So we're
All right.
we're cutting off sharp at 1.
1 o'clock.
So come early, be prepared, and get ready to have some fun and get some great plants.
All right. So when I get out there, where do I need to go?
Well, there's going to be parkers, so you just follow the
Okay.
traffic. We don't want people to slow down when they're coming into the facility.
so they'll
just
guide
follow
us
the
in.
traffic, find you a good parking spot. I do want to make sure that everybody knows that this is a joint plant sale. So this is UT Gardens plant sale, which will be outside. They're going to see it set up in the grassy lawn area. And then the Madison County Master Gardeners will also have selections. Their plant sale is inside the building. So
Okay.
there's going to be 2 different places. You get to pick where you want to
Okay,
shop
we'll shop.
first,
Wow.
right?
Okay.
So you can line up at the building. You can line up over at the sale outdoors. Just pick which one you want to go to first and hop right in line. And I'm going to put a plug for Master Gardeners. Their plants are limited because these plants are plants that they have brought from their own gardens.
Okay.
And when they're gone, they're gone. You want to tell them more about y'all's selections?
Oh, that's a good thought that when we are limited, and we usually sell out on Friday.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes.
So y'all set up in the auditorium there? Is
In the
that where you set up? Okay.
auditorium, and the plants are divided into shade and sun. They're divided, we have trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, we have garden vegetables, just about anything you would want. And the good thing is, these are prolific plants, most, not, but they're things that we've grown that
Okay.
are going to divide.
That you know that will work here.
And multiply.
All right,
They,
all right.
We know. And also the ones at UT, we know they're going to work
Right,
here.
okay, all right. All right, so I can go inside and get all these, and if I come outside and see you, then what am I gonna see?
Oh my goodness, we're going to see so many things. So we've got perennials, we've got shrubs, trees, annuals. So if you're looking for plants to, put together your special mixed pots for your porch, mixed containers, everything that you would need to make that happen there in the UT Gardens portion of the plant sale, which is outside. If you're kind of curious about what plants we are going to have, we have published a list, and and that can be found at westtn.tennessee.edu. That's the website for the West Tennessee Research Education Center. You go to events and you'll see the plant sale. And at the very bottom, it says plant sale list. And if they'll just click on that link,
List,
it'll
okay.
show them all the plants that UT Gardens are offering. Now, we don't have a list for all the plants that Master Gardeners are providing because that is a surprise, right? So we have to wait
You
and
have
see.
to wait and go see
Yes.
yourself. Okay, all right. What was that website again?
westtn.tennessee.edu.
WestTN, then .tennessee.edu.
Yes.
And so that'll get you there.
Also, let's make sure that everybody knows this event is free, so there's no charge
No
to
charge to
come
get
to
there.
the event, no charge.
You'll check out at separate locations, I
You
take it?
will, yeah.
Okay.
You'll check out at separate locations. You'll check out once at the UT Gardens portion outside. You'll check out separately indoors with the Master Gardeners. It's a rain or shine event. I know there is some rain forecasted for Friday,
Yeah.
maybe a little on
Saturday,
Saturday.
yeah.
So just wear your rain boots. Gardeners aren't afraid to get wet. Plants like water. We like water. Bring an umbrella. We invite you to bring a wagon. Do you want to tell them about wagons?
Wagons are allowed outside, but not in the building.
Okay.
But you can bring boxes
Okay.
or like a laundry basket or some kind of rolling cart, just a little,
Okay.
something to carry.
So you can haul
Also,
off.
we plan to have coffee and refreshments. The
Okay.
sale starts at 9, but we will have people lined up probably by 7 o'clock.
You're kidding.
People come from East Tennessee, Illinois, Alabama, all over.
So even though the sale's not open, they can kind of look and
No, they wait in line.
they wait in line.
So
to
that's
get
why
in.
we're going to provide.
The first one to get
coffee.
in.
We're going to sell coffee. We're
Okay.
going to sell coffee.
Sell coffee and,
They'll be there.
and some snacks, some morning time snacky
I'm
foods.
just waiting for the day that there's a camper out there.
Oh, no, don't do that.
And when the door's open, it's a little bit like roller derby. I was here first.
We're super excited. We know that these plants thrive in West Tennessee gardens, and this is just a great opportunity for Master Gardeners who are an extension of UT Extension to reach out into the community, to share information, and spread knowledge. So.
And you can find out there, you can talk to Elizabeth and the folks out what it takes to become a Master Gardener. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
That's this Friday and Saturday, so be there early.
Yes.
Let's get ready to go. We're going back to the main stage. This is Cotton Clifton and the Pickers.
This song's called YOLO. I wanna thank you for killing my ego. I wish I could have done it myself. Well, you can use it for a little while. You can use it for yourself. You can use it for yourself as you climb your way to the top. As you climb your way to the top and let another man that loves you down. I said YOLO, 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 YOLO.
said, YOLO, 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 YOLO.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with Cotton Clifton and the Pickers, and we'll do that before we get out of here. We're talking to Larry Newsom right now. We have a brand new golf tournament coming up that's going to benefit the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition. And so, first time to do a golf tournament.
Well, it's the first time we've teamed up with Kellanova.
Okay.
They called us and said, hey, look, we're sponsoring a charity golf tournament, and we'd like for you to be the charity.
It's charity. Fantastic.
We said, well, thank you very much.
In that case.
Absolutely.
So we were very pleased.
It's going to be May 21st. It will be at Jackson National.
That's
and it's
correct.
a morning tee-off, right? Morning start.
Shotgun start. So
start
we'll
at 8.
position everybody and then the blast, and we'll start playing golf.
On the 21st.
Right.
So at this point, you're looking for everybody, sponsors, teams, everything else, right?
Absolutely. Sponsorships range from $500 to $5,000. And of course, the more you sponsor, the more things you get, more perks you get from that contribution.
Right.
But we'll also, it'll be $400 per team.
Okay, $100 a player then, $400
So,
per
and
team.
if you want to sponsor a hole, let's say 6 in the City wanted to sponsor a
Right,
hole, it'd be
okay.
$100.
$100 for that, okay.
That's right.
Okay. And $100 per player for the team, so $400 for a team to get you. How do you enter it then, Larry?
There's several ways. One, you can call Colleen Bayless at kellanova.com, or her phone number is 615-429-9957. The other way is you can go on the west10vets.org website. It's our new website.
Okay.
And it is on there, and you can do everything online.
West TN Vets.
Yes, WESTTN Vets.org.
Okay.
And of course, the proceeds go to the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition.
So how is that money,
fund.
or how's that money used?
If a veteran is in crisis, it's the West Tennessee, it's the Veterans in Crisis Fund. If a person calls us, we get calls from VSOs, we get calls from other people who support veterans, and they say, I got this person who needs, they're late on their rent. They need to pay a power bill. We can do that probably quicker than anybody else. And we've given away last year over $30,000, and we plan to do that again this year.
Wow.
the situation, there are veterans benefits and all, but as you say, oftentimes there are immediate concerns or whatever, or they may be in the transition.
And that's where we fill the gap.
Yeah.
We can fill in those immediate concerns for things that are indeed a crisis event. Like if you need transportation, you need, the big thing is rent and power bills and those sorts of things. And we've already helped quite a few veterans this year already.
Okay. The West Tennessee Veterans Coalition, and they're actively involved with the VFWs here, 1848 and 6496.
They're members of the coalition.
Yeah.
And we have quite a few members from the VA, support organizations, hospice. We even have a hospice that's a member of our coalition.
Okay.
So it's a pretty robust group.
All right. Well, it's an exciting development. A brand new golf tournament is once it's going to be at Jackson National. It's going to be May 21st. There'll be a shotgun start at 8, one flight. So you're looking, what, 18 teams, and I guess what you're looking for.
That's what we're looking for. I mean, I think we probably could double up.
Okay.
Maybe just have 2 teams start off at each hole.
Okay.
But we'll have mulligan packages, we'll have longest drive, we'll have closest to the pin, all the trappings of a fun day at the golf course.
Okay. And all for the West Tennessee Veterans Coalition. All right. Larry, the work that you're doing going well? I mean, I guess more and more people are finding out about it now.
Yeah, what's happening to us as more people learn about us, we get more requests. Because we try to service the area between the rivers, excluding Shelby County.
Okay.
So if you're up in Ripley and you need help, we'd be willing to help you.
Okay. So it makes a huge difference for folks out there. Larry, it's always good to see you.
It's good to see
we
you all, too.
appreciate the work that's being done. The West Tennessee Veterans Coalition, their first golf tournament is coming up May the 21st, and so we look forward to put that team in there, $400 for a team of 4, $100 a player, $100 a hole. We can sponsor all the way up to $5,000.
And we want to thank our friends at Kellanova for being the sponsors.
Absolutely, for getting this started, getting this launched. Larry, continue your best with this.
Thank you
Hope
much.
to see you again soon. We'll be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Well, thank all of our guests. Always a reminder of how busy this city is. Most of our events on the show today are coming up this week.
Today is April 30th.
So here we go. One thing, it's on April 30th, if you're watching us live or Tuesday, well, it's 5 till 7, the art show with all the students at Jackson Madison County School System. That's out at Madison Downs. Mona Lisa Lanier's, it was her 30th anniversary, right? The celebration of Live to Dance, and that is Thursday night, 7 o'clock here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center this Thursday, May 2nd. And if we didn't have enough things going on with the plant sale and car show and everything else this weekend, Lori Nunnery sent us a note. We have an NAIA tournament coming in here, the Southern States Athletic Conference Baseball Championship. We got baseball starting tomorrow, or starting Wednesdays. We do this on Tuesday, but there's baseball from 10 o'clock in the morning till a game starts at 7 o'clock that night, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with a championship game Saturday. We got Faulkner University, William Carey University, Point University, Loyola, let's see, University of Mobile, Middle Georgia State, Thomas University, and Blue Mountain Christian, all in this city this week. And so all those folks come in, so that's absolutely fantastic. And a reminder that Melanoma Monday with the Kirkland Cancer Center is coming up next Monday before we see you again Tuesday. That'll be May 6th. And you can make a reservation, 541-4161, 541-4161 for Melanoma Monday. And our good buddies, the Band of Jones guys that have been guests of ours freely, they're part of Tavern Fest, which is coming up Saturday. They'll start at 10 and go to 10 p.m., and that's at Corinth, Mississippi. And so glad to see those guys out working as well. Appreciate you being with us. You'll be back next week.
I'll be back next week, yes.
I won't be able to get a word in edgewise.
I know. I'll try to be quiet next.
Still taking over the show.
That's right.
Always a pleasure to work with you, and we appreciate Elle and everybody on this crew. Well, we're going to head over to the main stage. As we say, we're going out with Cotton Clifton and the Pickers. Good Lord willing, we'll see you next week for more Six in the City.
This song's called The Big Easy. It's about a nasty hurricane down in New Orleans named Katrina. But three, and it sure ain't the number of the dead people in them streets. The dead people in them streets. Excuses sometimes. Done gone. Yet still my natives on the bayou have keys to no homes. Yeah, keys